the reality? What's the reality?
What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of What's the Reality? It's me, AD, and I am joined with a very, very, very special guest from the newest season of Love is Blind, season 9, KB, another initial girly, AD, KB, representing.
So well.
Hi.
Hey, beautiful.
Welcome. You look amazing.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank
Carrying very
you.
well.
Oh, thank you. So, okay. I can't even like say the rest of this intro because I'm still like trying to process what all I just saw. Before we get into all the tea of Love is Blind season 9, I just want to let you know there will be some spoilers from episodes 1 through 6. So if you haven't watched it, press pause, go binge, and then come back. Okay, also another thing to keep in mind, KB has not seen the episode, so just bear with us. Be patient, be kind. But before we get into that, catch me up. It's been over a year since you filmed. What's new?
What's new? Still traveling.
Yeah.
Still travel social worker. Still just taking it day by day. Went to therapy, did the work, got the anxiety out the way, which is now coming back. So, it's so close.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not same old me, but different mindset, different persona, same goofy personality.
Yeah.
That might not have been shown a lot because I was always stressed out a little bit. But
Girl, we were all stressed out. We were stressed out for you.
At least I wasn't by myself.
No, listen, we're going to get into that.
Okay, let's do it.
So for anyone that is meeting you here for the very first time, who is KB beyond the pods, beyond the screen? Paint us a picture of who you are.
So I would say that I'm this like workout girly that tries to focus on my health but loses track sometimes. Love to meal prep. Very empathetic, a very empathetic person. All my friends come to me for like advice or whatever. I might not always listen back or go back to them because I'm like considered the strong friend.
Ooh.
And so sometimes that carries a lot of weight. But I'm learning that it's power in being vulnerable, especially with your friends. Like it's one thing to be vulnerable with your partner, but I'm learning to be vulnerable with my closest friends as well. They would say like I'm a mama's girl, mama's girl through and through.
Me too. My mommy's here.
Yes, hey mom. And so, I'm outgoing, I'm bubbly, I'm literally the life of the party. Like, if you wasn't carrying right now, we would go out tonight and have Ollie come pick you up.
We can still go.
Yes, let's go do something. Make you a mocktail.
Okay.
You'll be asleep by 9, girl. Don't play with me.
9 is late.
Oh.
9 is late.
Okay.
I'm ready for a nap now.
So maybe after.
Yeah.
And so, just this bubbly girl, love having fun, love having a good time, also very blunt, direct.
Are you from Denver originally?
Originally, no. I was born and raised in Pensacola. So being a travel social worker took me to that space.
Okay. So how long have you been there?
2022.
Okay. Interesting. So how did you get involved with Love is Blind? Did you sign up? Were you casted? Like, what drew you to that anyway?
So it's so funny. I think one day I was just like, I'm sick of these men. And I was at work. Clearly.
And you went and you said,
I was watching.
Love is Blind is the answer.
I was watching this season and I'm like, I'm so tired of dating these trash ass men. And I was like, I need to do something different. Like I always like the looks of people. So I'm like, I love the way you look. Oh, I like what you do. Like I'm intrigued in you. And I always feel like I learn the people I date deeper than they ever learn me. And so I was just like, I think one day I was scrolling and I seen like a casting call and I was like, oh shit, let me go see if this is in Denver. It was.
That's funny.
And so I'm at work taking an hour of out of my work day, filming videos to send in. And then they called me one day and I thought it was a prank.
Okay, keep talking. Talk us through your casting process. They called you.
They called me. I'm at work and they're like, hey, is this Kalybriah? They said my name wrong. And I'm like, yeah, this is. I was like, is this Kalybriah? I'm like, no, this is Kalybriah. And I'm like, who is this calling me?
Yeah.
And they were like, no, actually, initially I was like, who's calling? It depends. And so they told me who they were. And they was like, this is so-and-so from Love is Blind. Like, we're interested in you. And I'm like, from where?
Yeah.
I said, how did y'all find me? They was like, you did a video. And I was like, when did I do
How did
that?
you find me? So how long after you submitted did you get the call?
They told me I did it in April. I got the call in October.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I guess I was going through it. Actually, during that time that they said I did it in April, I was abstinent. I was going through an abstinent journey. I had been abstinent for like 8 months.
Okay.
Like I was just going through this self-healing journey, just me,
So you
myself,
forgot
and the
all
gym.
about.
Girl, I forgot.
Okay.
I just be doing shit sometimes.
Yeah, for the plot.
I just be doing it for the
Do it for
plot.
the
And girl, my
plot.
plot be flying.
Okay, clearly, I'm getting into your plot. This is all small talk, y'all. I don't really care about any of this shit. I want to talk about the show. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna get to your plot. So they call you. You're like, what the hell?
And I'm like, okay, is it me? And they're
Yeah.
like, no, it's you. So we're giggling, talking about zodiac signs and shit. He was like, no, you're going on there. I'm like, okay, we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Fast forward to however many months later,
Yeah.
I actually was on there.
Yeah. So did you watch the show before?
I did watch it. I didn't watch it like from the very beginning,
Uh-huh.
but I do like reality TV.
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
like love it. And so I did watch it and I enjoyed it. It was a good show. And I always thought like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a little scripted. So I'm like telling like
Reality check.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, if I go on there, y'all, they're probably gonna have me say this and say that. I get on there and I'm on there falling in love, Lord.
They mic you up and send you off.
And they're like, oh no, go talk, go do your thing. I'm like,
you're like, what
you're not
do
gonna
I
tell me what to say.
Right, what did I say?
Like, just
Figure
go in
it
there and
out.
talk. And I'm in there just, I'm so flirtatious.
Yeah.
So I'm on there just flirting with I'm
Yeah,
flirting with
yeah.
every wall I can.
Yeah. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do to find your man. So before the show, what was dating in Denver like? Were there any patterns or like frustrations that you found yourself running into?
So with me being a Southern girl, right, moving to Denver, which is like Southern, Southern vibes, I would say that it was a shit show for me. Like, I'm so used to that Southern man and that man that just wants to take you and lead you and wants to go mow the lawn and wants to go take your trash out and this and that. But it's like in Denver, the men were feeling like they were the prize. And like, it's almost like the men in Denver were dating just to date or just to kind of like run their numbers up or just to see if they can get you. And like, okay, I like the idea of you. Let's date. Or hey, I just want to be, sex buddies. Or I just want to do this. And I'm like, but dang, I'm not into that. Like, baby, I want a healing journey. Take me on a date. Like, take me out to eat. Come get to know me. And so I just was not a fan of it's not enough culture there. Yeah. So I just wasn't a fan, honestly.
Do you feel like the Denver dating scene prepared you for dating on Love is Blind 16 for what was 15, 16 guys?
Yeah, honestly, I'm delusional. So I went on the show hoping that, I'm going to get my Southern man. Why the hell did I think that? I don't know. But I'm like, I'm going to get my...
You got some. You got some.
So I was like, I'm going to get my Southern man in there. And mind you, nobody sounded Southern at all on there. So I'm just like, okay, let's redirect our thoughts. But yeah, I didn't think the two kind of went together, like correlated, but I don't know why I thought like that.
So, okay, take us back to the moment you walked in the pods. Okay. What was like going through your head day one?
Day one, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
So, and I'm a yapper. So I probably was talking to men head off for them 10, 15 minutes. But I was just like embracing it. Like, okay, just be yourself. Like, go in there, be flirtatious, be the you that wants to get to know people, the you that just wants to love people and genuinely get to know others. And it went
So that was
great.
your strategy.
That was my strategy. Let's just flirt. Like, let's just see who can flirt back. Because you gotta know how to flirt.
Show me what you did.
I don't know. You want me to flirt with you?
Yeah, I do actually. Go ahead. We need a wall right here. Okay, don't look. Just go. I want to see if the voice will get me.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have been out.
Yeah, I know, because I can't. I just can't get it. I can't get into it.
Did you walk in and go, hello?
I don't even know if I have a sexy voice. I might have just walked in and be like, hey. And they was like, oh, what's up? And I'm like, I'm KB. What's your name? We're just talking. And so we just start vibing and, naturally you just start flirting and
okay. So what surprised you the most about the process of dating and not seeing the person?
I think I was actually surprised that I could fall for somebody based off. I took the voice factor out. I took the physical factor out because I do like a nice voice to talk me to sleep and stuff like that. And so I had to take that out because I'm just like, I don't like none
You don't want
of
to
their
get
voices.
hypnotized.
I actually didn't really like none of their voices too much. But it was just more so like, I didn't want to get hypnotized and I didn't want to be falsely led based off a voice. So I was just like, how about we just take out everything out of the equation and let's just see if we could just try something completely different.
If I would have heard Ollie's voice in the pods, I don't need to hear nothing else. That accent and that
would have did it for you.
Game over. Cut the cameras.
Because as soon as y'all seen each other on the show, y'all were
cut
locked
the cameras. You watched.
I did. So to be here right now, I told you I was gonna scream. I did watch it, and I'm so happy for y'all. Like, goodness
he's
gracious.
here too. Say hi.
Hello. Look, hello, AD's baby daddy. Fiance, future husband.
In the building.
I love that for you.
So what was it about Edmond that made him stand out from other men?
Okay, let's get into it, right?
Yeah.
Day one. Well, I'm going into the dates, right? We had, I think, 15 dates. By date 5, other women were coming to me and saying, somebody keeps coming in the room yelling KB.
Oh.
And I'm like, mind you, I haven't met the guy yet. So I'm like, what the hell are you? I said, who's saying it? And they was like, Edmond. They were like, I think, and somebody else came. I think somebody's going to really like talking to you. And I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about? Sorry, Mom. So sorry. I'm like, who the heck are you talking about? And they're like, Edmond, he's walked in and called somebody else KB. So I'm like, so
he heard about you before you
heard
even
about me. And so
got to talk to him.
Yeah, he's like, so go talk to him on the first day. He's like, everybody's talking about you. And I'm like, what are they saying? Are they saying good things? They're like, yeah. And then he was like, but also they're saying that they think that I'll be a great match for you. So I'm like, maybe it's my energy, right? Fast forward, he ends, I'm a social worker, right? So, you know, social worker, very empathetic. Certain situations pull my heartstrings. And he's like, I was in foster care. He ends the first date stating he was in foster care. And I'm just like, oh, I need to know more. Like, I want to know more. But one of my red flags is I like to fix people. And so I thought I had worked through it.
So was the first date a trauma dump?
I mean, perspective, right?
Yeah.
Or was it vulnerability?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
It was your date.
I don't know. I think I like to say vulnerability with a little sprinkle. But how can you not dump in your trauma in the midst of those dates?
On date 1?
Yeah, 10 minutes in.
Okay, keep going.
He got me. He got me there.
You.
And so, but I don't know if he knew I was a social worker at the time. But so that was the beginning of it. Then let's fast forward. We're dating. We're having a good time. We're talking. We're digging deep. I'm like, okay, what was your childhood like? Again, you know. I'm hearing the problems and I'm like, okay, what have you done to fix it?
So did you have on a work hat or a dating hat at this point?
I kind of be intermixing the two.
Okay.
I mingle. Like I do a little of the two, right?
Okay.
And I think even if I wasn't a social worker, unfortunately, I would still be the same
digging,
way. Like I would dig deep like this. My mom was a social worker. So it's just like, it was enrooted. It was like rooted in me. So so sometimes maybe I was at work. But he just talking about his lifestyle and, you know, some of the troubles or things he had as a child. And I'm able to relate to some of that due to the absent father. And it's just like, so then he was actually a great listener. I was able to sit there and talk and I'm crying. And I'm not a crier.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't cry. But that's the most I ever cried. It was in the pods and just on the show, period. It was just so much and so overwhelming. But it's as far as just for the pods, like it was just like therapy sessions, like after therapy sessions. And it's like, if I feel like you can get me to open up and start talking and I know you're listening to me and I'm tearful and you can hear it and you're just like, okay, tell me more. Like I want to know more. Having those conversations with him in there that I haven't even had with people in the real world kind of did it for me. And I'm just like, okay, maybe we got something here. And then we had like a date, and the date was a like the music date where you're able to pick 5 songs.
Yeah.
And so actually, out of the 5 songs, we both picked the same song.
Really?
Yes, and it's I Do for Love or something like that. I got a thing for you and I can't let go.
By Snow.
Yeah, I did that version. He had the original version.
Aww.
And so it was just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And so then I also had I Do on there by Yeba's Heartbreak or whatever that. And that went in the midst of us singing it and me talking about it, I'm crying. Cause I'm just like, oh my goodness, like this, I'm feeling it. I'm actually here, fully here and present. And I can't tell you the last time I was actually present before that with somebody. And so it just made me be like, okay,
I wish
like let's try it.
that.
Yeah. So it was like, we had a lot of good moments that kind of like was like, okay, this is why we're here. Like, this is why we're trying. Like, maybe I wasn't fully attracted to the voice, or maybe I didn't like at the point, I'm like, that doesn't matter. I don't care what you look like. And at a point in time, he did try to talk about his looks. And I'm like, don't talk. I literally cut him off because he was feeling rejected. I said something. He started feeling rejected. And he just started defending his case. He's like, well, I do this. I look like this. And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, none of that matters in here. Like, I've been with the guys that look good. Like, I've been with the guys that got a 6-pack. I've been with the guys that are 6'5", like, and having a ball. Like, I've been with the guy that everybody wanted in that moment, in that area. And it's just like, it gets you nowhere, honestly. Like, I want someone that wants me for me. And
literally
so
nowhere.
It got me nowhere, girl. You see where I was at. I was on the show. And so, yeah, it's just more so like we had a really good bond.
Okay, I'm a little bit more sold.
Yeah.
Did you have any connections with anyone else?
Okay, so I tried. I really did try. But I think it was just the fact that once I start liking one person, it's so hard to like other people. Like, unless I'm getting mad at them, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go like you now. But if I'm not mad at you.
Was there anyone that we saw that you connected with?
I mean, I had good talks with Michael. I think I can't even remember. I had good talks with a few people, but I'm talkative. I feel like the good thing about me, I can connect with anybody. Like that's one compliment I always get. It's like I can take you in a room full of homeless people, and you're gonna find a way to connect to them. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. Let's talk about it. Like, what are we gonna do today?
But you were locked in.
Yes,
having
I was
different conversations with.
I was having a conversation with somebody else, and I walked out at the date. actually. And I was like, I told him I was going to the bathroom, and I walked out and I was like, I'm tired of dating friends.
Yeah.
Girl, do you know they took all my dates after that?
Oh, really?
I walked out and I was like, I'm tired of dating friends. And
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I'm tripping. I'm tweaking.
Yeah.
Lock back in.
Yeah.
So I walked back in there and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. I told you I was going to the bathroom. And I was like, do you think that we're connecting here? And he was like, yeah, I think we're vibing. I'm like, are you a slow burner or a fast? I'm a fast burner. He's slow. And we're like halfway through at this point. And I'm like, baby, we're not talking about nothing. We're talking about, what'd you eat for lunch?
Yeah.
I had not talked about any of that stuff.
And you don't want to be locked in a pod talking like surface level, like time is of the essence.
Girl, I was bored.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Were there any moments when you questioned if love really could be blind?
In the pods, no. Not at the moment. Like before the show, before I got on there, I'm like, girl, is love really blind? I'm like, no. Me and my friends are left. I'm like, girl, it's not blind. Let's go in here and see what these people talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually, once I got in the pods, away from everybody, away from everyone I know opinion.
All your
away
electronics, your friends, your families, just you and your thoughts.
Nobody to come change my like where my mind is and be like, well, he did say this. I'm like, oh, you know what? Right. So no, once I was actually locked in, I actually thought love was 100% blind.
Period. Okay. So at what point did you feel like I could actually say yes to forever?
We prayed together. When I asked him, like, hey, will you pray with me every time before we end a date? I don't care if this is our second date, first date of the day, whatever. Will you pray with me? And he said yes. And I'm so big on that. And so I would start praying. And I'm like, hey, how about this? Let's go back and forth praying. Like, I pray today, you pray the next day, this and that. And he was open to it. Like, he was so like go get it with whatever I said, because I'm that type of person. Like, I'm not gonna say like just adventurous, but like if I'm saying, hey babe, this week can we do 2 days? Like, I got this event next week. I need you to be like, okay, babe, let me push you. Let's do it. Like, if I'm trying to better us, I need you to also want to better us as well, and also come with some ideas. And so like the faith-based part did it for me, and I almost like, again, I told you I kind of be wanting to fix people. And so a big part of his like childhood and things and like his relationship with his family made me want him to bring him into my mom and be like, just hug her. Like, just hug my mom, please. Like, she's gonna make you feel better. Like, and I'm like, well, he was like, well, I don't really have that much family. I'm like, well, I got enough family for both of us. Like, and yeah, okay, cool. I'm not cool with my dad or whatever, but it's like, that doesn't matter. Like, I got a mom over here, a sister over here, an auntie, a grandma.
Yeah, plenty of love to go around.
You're gonna feel the love, baby. They're gonna start talking about you in a week. You're gonna know you locked in.
So how did he make you feel safe?
So I would ask certain questions, and I'm like, hey, are you a secure person? I don't like dealing with an insecure man, and I've dealt with that before. And he would say, yes, he's very secure. He would say, he allowed me to be open and vulnerable. He listened, gave me feedback. When I'm crying, he just made me feel okay. Like, I just want to hug you right now. And I'm like, oh, I want you to hug me right now too, actually. Let's see. It's just the prayer for sure made me feel safe. He got me flowers, I believe, one day. That was beautiful. I think the biggest thing was just listening to me and making me feel that you were secure and I'm secure and that it's just me. And he would tell me that it was just me, and also tell me like, I was his number one since day one.
That's what I was wondering. Did he have other connections, or were any of the girls in the pods like in the lounge talking about him?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it was actually a thing. I don't know if it's shown. Where I'm cooking eggs in the kitchen, right?
This is tea, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
oops.
it was shown. But
okay, we can talk about it. Okay, so everybody's like kind of like dogging him. Nobody knows that I'm dating him except for maybe like 1 or 2 girls, but they're not saying anything. And so everybody's like, they're like, oh, I don't know who would be dating Edmond, da da da. And I'm like, but I like an underdog. Don't get me wrong, because I like proving people wrong as well. And so I'm like, okay, like maybe he's not making y'all feel that way, but I'm good over here. And I didn't care to like convince anybody.
Did they know you were dating him? Oh.
They didn't know. So I liked hearing
and
the
comments.
They were just
going off.
Girl, they were just having their little moments. Because he would leave out of the dates and yell my name, KB! But they don't know who's yelling my name. They just know somebody's yelling my name. He asked me to be his girlfriend in the pods. I forgot to say that. So that was another thing that made me feel safe, because he's like, I was like, how do we go to marriage and I'm not even your girlfriend? He was like, well, baby, will you be my girlfriend? I'm like, hell yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But so I'm cooking eggs one day, right? And I'm like, okay, da da da. And so a girl walks out of her date and I'm not gonna say her name because I don't really know, but a girl walks out of her date and she's like, he just pisses me off. I feel like he's gaslighting me or he's love bombing me. And so she's talking to another cast member on the couch. And mind you, I'm minding my business, cooking my eggs, but I'm nosy as hell. So I'm listening too. And so she knows I'm listening. So she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, what's wrong? Da, da, da. She's like, oh, I just feel like he's love bombing me. He's telling me that I've been his number one since day one. And I'm listening and I'm like, everybody ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, fast forward. So she's talking and the girl was like, are you gonna say who it is? And she was like, I doubt anybody's taking him serious anyway. And she was like, it's Edmond. Girl, I turned around with them eggs so quick. I'm like, and I got tearful because I'm like, wait, this is somebody I'm actually catching feelings for. And I'm just like, and you're playing games in my face. And why would you tell another woman that she's been your number one since day one, but you're also telling me that? So you don't know how to run game for one. I can teach you how to run it. But I don't want to do that. Like, that's not where I was anymore. Like, and I wanted to get out of that mindset before a moment I went back to it. And I think like I was like pacing and I was talking to some of the girls and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, if he plays with me, I'm leaving. Like, and I think I said it once. I was talking to the girls, and I'm just like, I can make him hurt the way he's making me feel. But I'm like, I'm not into that. I'm growing, like I'm a growing woman. And so I did go into the pod. I think I had a date with him later that day. I went to the pod, and I said, "Tell me now, are you telling another woman the same things you're telling me?" And he's like, "No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that." And I'm like,
"Now, sir."
Yeah, I'm like, you definitely said it. But mind you, she doesn't know that I'm the connection. And so I'm like, you definitely said it. And so the day before, I'm telling her, oh, go pursue that connection. I'm like, go pursue the connection. You need to make sure that they stand on what they're saying. She's like, I just don't know. He's like running me in circles. I said, make him run straight then. Like, figure it out. I said, we only have a couple days. The whole time she's talking about my man. I didn't know that. And so it's just so funny. So I'm in the pod talking to him about it. He's denying it. I said, so you have a connection with her? And he's like, yeah. I said, why didn't you say that when I've asked you? And he was like, well, it's not like that. I just didn't know if like, I said, so you're telling me. I said, if it wasn't you, Edmond, I'm leaving. I said, but for you, if it's not me, it's someone else.
Right.
I said, you don't think that's a flag for you?
Right.
He was like, I just want to be loved. I said, I don't care about that. Like, I'm going off. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. And so he, our mics actually went off. No, but it wasn't the end of the date.
So it was like silence.
The mics messed up.
Yeah. Oh no.
And all I heard was him screaming, and I was just like, I need a break.
Oh no.
So the mics actually went out perfect timing because I'm like, I can't tell who's.
Did they go out or was production like, enough?
They probably was like enough because baby, we went at it. I mean, we goes at it, and so yeah.
So what did he just end up cutting that off, or did she cut him off? Like was she taking him serious? Or
I mean, I would think so because she was staying in there the whole dates, and so I would think she was taking him serious. But then she would say things like, "Well, I don't know who would take him serious." So I'm like, "But she's
probably trying to throw you off the trail."
You're on date like 6.
Yeah, she's trying to throw you off.
But I'm not mad at it either because he did have a lot of quirky ways. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're reading through it and I can't right now because I'm falling. But yeah, girl, it was a mess. It was a mess.
Well, that's tea.
Yeah, girl.
Okay. So what was it like saying yes before you actually seen Edmond in person?
It was nerve-wracking.
Were you scared?
It was definitely, because I'm like, what am I saying yes to?
Right.
Like, what if this is...
Who am I saying yes to?
What if he's like 4'2"? Like,
was that a concern? Like, what was your biggest fear that he was going to look like when the doors opened?
I tried to take looks out of it, honestly. But I did. My biggest concern was him being much shorter than me. And I was just going to be like, we got to push through, boo. You signed up for this.
So you were committed no matter what was going to come through that door.
I knew what I signed up for.
Yeah.
And when I like lock into something, I'm like, we're going to do it. Like, we're going to see it through. And so very loyal to the process. So I'm like, even if, I don't know, but I was just very loyal to the process to see like, let's just see if it happens. Maybe I want a short king. You don't know.
Girl, you don't. Okay. So you don't play yourself. That's not what you want. So after you met Edmond, you said in the real world, you would have walked right past him. What does your type typically look like? You kind of said like 6'5", and what did it look like before him?
So my type before him was more of an athletic build. He was athletic build. I will give him that. But like a 6 foot above. Sometimes I've dated the 5'10"ers, but you had to win me over with your giggles and stuff. Very handsome face, attractive. Like the type where we're walking by and somebody double takes. I like that because it's like, okay, I like to be confident in the fact that my man is looking out for me and not over there. But I like a double take. Like, yeah, baby, he either smell good or he look good. But I like a 2 for 1. And so. Goal-oriented, faith-based.
But like you weren't like into the floral shirts or whatever he had going. That wasn't.
I wasn't into the tucked shirts, into the belts and stuff. I'm like, baby, untuck this shit right now. Yeah, so it was very different. Someone that was stylish. Like we can match each other's fly. Yeah.
Did you think he was matching your fly? Edmond was matching your fly?
I think we had 2 different flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I think we just had 2 different motives in our dressing rooms.
Yeah, but you were like
We're just gonna see
accepting
it,
it, right?
Yeah. I was just always happy that he was himself, like his biggest self, and that was all that I could want.
So a lot of people don't know, but after you get in, after the reveal, you're split up. You don't see each other again until you hit your like honeymoon thing.
Yeah.
So you see him in Mexico, and where did it go from there?
So I see him in Mexico, and I'm excited because I'm like, oh my goodness, I've been talking to this wall this entire time. I'm finally able to like, okay, we can cuddle tonight. Like I can hug you. Like come give me a hug, come give me a kiss. Like let's vibe, let's be in each other's skin, kind of thing. So I was super excited to finally be in the person that I had fell in love with behind a wall presence. And so it was fun because like those couple days in between saying I do and going to Mexico, I'm like, dang, what is he doing? Like still no phone. I can't check anything. I'm like, okay, what is he doing? Like is he missing me? Like I'm missing him. Like okay, this is different. It's not my regular types, but I'm like, damn, I kind of miss him.
Yeah.
Like, where's that voice at? Like, I want to talk. So it was fun. It was a process of me being excited to see him again.
Yeah. So did you guys automatically like stay like kind of linked up in your room, or did you guys do your own thing?
So when we first got there, we kind of all had like these big rooms, like suite things, sweet like houses, like a little miniature house. No,
like villas?
It was like a villa, kind of in a sense, but it wasn't upstairs, downstairs. I'm tripping. But initially we kind of just like embraced each other. He had got me a little cute little gift. And so I thought it was a thought that counted. I thought it was so sweet. Yeah. I'm like, oh, you thought about me.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, now when we get back, I'm gonna have to get you some cologne. Like, I'm gonna show out for you.
Did you get him a gift?
I did.
Yeah.
Going when we got back. Because I talked about his cologne collection and the pots and stuff. He was like, oh, I only have one cologne. Or maybe he didn't have any. I took him straight to Sephora. I said, pick out whatever you want. And so he picked it off camera. He picked it out and stuff like that.
That's
but
cute.
it was very heartwarming to be in each other's presence and to just adapt to something that you're not used to and to finally put a body to a face. It was just like, okay, we're here.
Did you feel uncomfortable? Were you like, I have to sleep in the bed with this man? Or were you just like, I'm just gonna go for it?
No, I didn't mind at all. Like I was like, okay, here's my feet
on
your legs, rub them, please, thank you.
The feet?
You seen him kiss my feet?
150,000 times.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember.
150,000 times.
Oh wow,
he loves your feet.
He loves my feet.
He does. Yeah.
Maybe he'll kiss him at the reunion. I'll make sure I get French tips.
Okay, so what was it like the first time you met the other men when you guys were in Mexico? What was it the first like link up like?
I think it was pretty exciting. I think that was the pool party that we had, and the piece to see who my girls had fell for. I'm like, oh, okay, I like this match. Like, okay, never seen you with this type before, but alrighty, like let's see how this goes.
Did it like start making sense why people picked people, or was it kind of like I don't get it?
I think it started making sense as cause like, for example, Antoine, we had made like a bestie pack kind of thing in the pod. So that was pretty cool to sit there and like see him in person, like, oh, bestie.
Yeah.
And so it was like, okay, I'm happy we're besties. Like you cool as hell. And then Jordan, all the tattoos from visuals, I would have been like Jordan and Allie, visually. But him and Meg worked so good together. Madison and Joe, 2 different personalities, but I think sometimes opposite attract. So that was perfect for them as well. And Annie and Nick, they were Annie and Nick. So I feel like everybody just meshed so well. And the point of the show was to try something different. So I think everybody honestly was dating outside of their type.
Was anybody there like kind of catching your eye, or you just like?
No.
Yeah, no. No.
Everybody was super cool and I loved them as friends.
Yeah. Okay, so you're very clear about wanting to wait until marriage to be intimate with Edmond, which stirred up a little tension in Mexico. Can you walk us through why that was so important for you?
I believe the waiting, like I stated before, I had been abstinent for like 8 months. So like I know what it's like to really like allow someone to pursue you. Like in the midst of being abstinent before this show, someone pursued me the entire time. And so it's like, okay, I know what that looks like. And I know if somebody really wants you, they'll pursue you whether they get your physical or not. And also physical, when you get physical with somebody, it alters your emotions, the way you think. You can't even think clearly sometimes, especially if it's good. So it's just like, no, actually, like I would like to keep my mind straight. Yeah. And I would just like to like enjoy the process as us genuinely versus, oh, I'm mad at him, but we had sex and it was good, so I'm not mad anymore. No, this process is too quick for us to be pushing any problems to the side. And so I thought it was really important. I also told him in the pods before he ever proposed to me, I'm like, don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
I don't plan on having sex. Don't ask me to have sex. Each time he's like, oh, it's fine. I get it. I understand.
So why was he so shocked?
I don't think that was that liquor, honestly. Like,
okay.
That liquor.
Was that reaction alarming to you?
Girl, I don't know what is shown in the show, but initially, we're laying there. So the reason we did it is because we made a bet. I made a bet. I bet it on my girls. I was like, my girl's gonna hold out. I said,
you lost.
I did. I owed 2 shots.
Yeah.
And so we made a bet. I was like, my girls are gonna hold out, and he was like, no, my guys are gonna get what they want. And I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, he's all in cahoots and understands. Me and you aren't da. And so he was like, okay. So I go to the pool party. I'm asking my girls. I never go ask the dudes. I think that's weird. I asked my girls. I'm like, did you vote last night? And they're telling me their little stories. Go back. I think it's a laughing matter. So we get back in the room. We're both tipsy as hell. And I done yelled out shot, shot, shot all through the pool party. Every time somebody's taking it, I'm a shot girl at the club. I'd be like, the bottle's like this. And so I'm yelling shot, shot, shot. So we get back to the room. I'm like, hey, I lost the bet. And so, he gets upset. He just like, at first, I didn't know what was going on. I'm not so used to a man crying all the time because, he cried at the reveal. But I thought that was, very sweet. Because I'm just like, okay, it's a lot of emotions, very overwhelming. Never had a man cry because they couldn't have sex with me though. So I'm like, okay. And so he gets upset. He throws up the fact that I had a one-night stand before. He's like, you've had a one-night stand before, but you can't have sex with your fiance, someone you want to be with the rest of your life. I'm like, first of all, sir, I just met you. Like, let's be also real. Like, I told you my boundary. And so for that to be thrown back in my face was one thing. Because I'm like, why would you throw that in my face? And we talked about that in confidence. That might not even be something they showed on air. And so for you to be the one to throw it in my face for the public to see, it's like, why would you do that? But also at the same time, I'm still trying to be gracious. I'm still trying to be understanding, only in the sense of like, girl, I don't know why I'd be so gracious. Like, I just be wanting somebody to be that gracious with me. And so I try to give love the way I feel like I would like it. And so it's like, okay, maybe you're just misunderstanding right now. So let me just try to break this down. So I didn't even get as mad initially. So I literally tried to break it down. I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, that one night stand was somebody that was disposable. Somebody I cared about. Somebody I never cared about seeing again, whatever the case may have been. You're somebody I'm trying to build a life with. So if you want me to have sex with you and look at you as disposable, okay, cool, let's do it. But you don't want that from me because then I'm going to be cold. You're not going to touch me. You're not going to kiss me. You're not going to do anything. And I'm going to be looking at you with an ick. Like, like, let me catch feelings, like deeper feelings for you first. Because now that we're just now in person.
Yeah.
And so what happened after that?
He breaks down crying.
I jumped initially because I didn't know what was happening. Because the way he broke down crying. Now you said was that alarming? That was alarming.
That was alarming. Yes, that was extremely alarming.
Yes, because the way he broke down crying, I jumped and I'm like, oh, and I kind of snickered under my breath because I'm like, oh my gosh, this man is crying. Like I didn't know he was about to do that. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I didn't know you was about to start crying.
Yeah. So do you think he was crying because he wanted to have sex, or he was crying because he didn't feel like he was getting the same amount of kind of like affection or intimacy that you had given out in the past?
I think he was crying because of the second one. And I say that because everything with him was a comparison.
So did y'all just like go to sleep? Like how did that wrap?
At the end of the day, and when it comes to a marriage, you don't just get to say, hey, I'm going to get a hotel. No, we're going to figure it out. And so I said he can have the bed. I slept on the balcony. I took a couple blankets.
No, you didn't.
I did. We had a big balcony. It was like a pool.
It was outside though?
Outside, yeah, I did. I did it by choice. That's how irritated I was.
Did he put up a fight, or was he like...
Girl, he kept coming. He did keep coming. He came up there like twice and was like, can you come get in bed? Can I lay out here with you? I said, I'm not getting in bed with you, and please stop talking to me. Like, please. I'm asking for boundaries. My mouth is really nasty right now. Like, I've learned myself. So I've learned when to create space and when to like, okay, it doesn't mean we have to be in separate rooms, but when to create space. And definitely had to create space at that moment.
But none of that scared you away. You're just like...
It was noted. Yeah. It was very much one of those things that I'm like, okay, mental note. Like, let me jot this down in my notes in my iPhone because I have a terrible memory. Okay. But I'm like, let me just notate this and see where does this go. Okay. It was just more so me, like, those were the moments that brought my yes to maybes. Like, okay, maybe not 100%, but that's, marriages go through things, but I'm just like, maybe not 100% no more. But I'm like, let's just work this through and see what we can get from here.
Girl, I'm proud of you. Because that reaction would have really took me out of character because I just didn't understand it. But, You're
For
learning
sure.
someone in real time.
Very much so.
How are you taking care of yourself emotionally while balancing your personal journey as you prepare for all this spotlight?
I feel good.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
look
great.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel great. Was back into the gym. Of course, I still had my moments where I might fall off or whatever
Mhm.
kind of thing, but that's just natural. But I feel great. I
Mhm.
did go to therapy.
Mhm.
I did do the
Shout out
work.
therapy.
Therapy it was still tough because I'm like, you
Mhm.
want me to talk to you about what, girl?
Mhm,
I'm like, I don't want to talk
mhm,
about that.
mhm.
But it was helpful to like be able to finally unload on somebody and
Yeah.
not always be loaded on
Yeah.
kind of thing. So it was a weight off my shoulders, and the
Okay.
gym still does its thing when I'm in it.
Yeah.
We so busy.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit.
Okay, let's
My
do it.
favorite thing to do, a little game time. So you're in the hot seat and it's just getting to know KB.
Okay.
So I want to dive a little deeper and let the listeners get to know you a bit better. I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions and
Okay.
I want you to answer with the first thing that pops in your head.
Okay.
Okay. Biggest deal breaker in a relationship?
Lack of communication and lack of accountability.
She was ready with that one. Don't play with our girl. What's your love language?
Acts of service. Like, wait, how I love or how do I like to be loved?
Let's do both. How do you love and how do you like to
I
be
love
loved?
by acts of service.
Mhm.
I love by gifts. I'm a gift girl. I like to see
Mhm.
my person and whatever I buy you in, put it on right now.
Okay.
Like I need to see you in it. I want to hear the people give you compliments and I'd be like, I take a mental note. Yeah, I did that. Thank you. Also physical touch to a degree, but sometimes girl, I be like scoot over. Like
Yeah.
I like a little mix of that. Like my leg might need to touch you over here.
Yeah, just
but
like a fingertip
yeah,
at some point.
literally.
Yeah.
Like you on that side of the couch,
Yeah,
on that,
yeah,
our toes like
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those are my primary ones. Quality time is good for me, but I feel like I'm always so busy that maybe just come over and stay the night. So I guess that's considered quality time, but yeah.
Okay. Cats or dogs?
Dog. I don't know. It depends. Can I get a poodle?
Yeah.
I could do a poodle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. One word that describes you in the experiment.
I would say patience.
Yep. Yep. Okay. What is your favorite product in your makeup bag?
Girl, do you know I just learned how to do my makeup, mind you?
I'm still learning every day.
Yes, and I said just learned, my bad, I'm learning, but I just learned due to the show because the girls was having it on. I'm like, girl, I'm walking around with this naked ass face.
Listen.
I would say my favorite product in there is either the Lancome foundation matte, the matte foundation, or I love a good e.l.f. product.
I'm loving the lip combo. What is this?
That's the NYX lip. Okay, and then before I started doing makeup like 5 years ago, I was in Sally's, and they had like this matte lip thing.
You really didn't know what was going on.
I don't know. I don't even know why I bought it, and then I just found it one day and I did. I said, oh, so yeah, I don't know what brand that is.
Oh, that's okay. All right. Early mornings or late nights?
Early mornings during the week, late nights during the weekend.
Okay.
I'm a balanced girl.
Favorite movie?
Dream girls. We are dream girls. Boy, yeah, we make it happy.
My mom loves dream girls.
Yeah. Mom, you know what's up.
Current song on repeat.
I think on repeat is If Only by Huncho feature 21 Savage.
Okay.
That's a good one.
And all-time favorite reality TV show.
Oh, I might be a little biased, but it might have to be Love is Blind.
Yeah.
It's kinda like I look forward to the shows dropping, but this time it's a little different because I'm on it, so I'm kind of like not looking forward to it as much.
Are you a Housewives girl? Do you watch Housewives?
Oh yes. Which one? Potomac. Potomac. See, look. Another fun fact: I do not know words.
She said Potomac. I definitely watched Potomac. Potomac Eats.
Yes.
I think they have a new season coming out.
Oh, good. It's
Atlanta just went off.
What's her name out of jail yet?
Yeah, Karen's out.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
But I don't think she's gonna be on the season. I think the season's already filmed.
Poor Karen. She was.
They had our girl locked up.
She was too old to go to jail. They could have put her on probation for 5 years.
Would she have learned her lesson? I think she was.
Do you think she learned it?
We'll see. Time will tell.
I hope so. Go Karen, girl. With them
We're praying for you, Karen. The Grand Dame.
My girl.
Love her.
Anyway, she be eating them up.
She sure do.
Eating them up.
She sure do. I could see me on Housewives one day.
Me too.
I'm thinking Housewives of London. Because they have a season coming out, the first season.
Oh, really?
And I think by the time I'm on my, fourth kid,
Ooh.
we should be moved to London by then, right? Settled. And
so
where Hampstead, what is it? And Hampstead.
You want to live in London?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited to watch your journey unfold.
Girl.
This is actually very exciting. You're very sweet.
Oh,
You're very, very
thanks.
sweet. So I'm excited to see how all of this unfolds for you. And do you want any advice?
Yeah, give it to me, please.
Is there anything you're scared of about your journey after the show?
I get initially I was nervous about like how people come eat me up in the comments
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, but I'm not really nervous about it anymore because those people don't know me. I don't know. Just give me some advice you think I need to hear from Black woman to Black woman. Love is blind. Love is blind.
Yeah. I would just say make it your own journey. The comments are gonna come regardless of how you feel you did or if things were misinterpreted. Like you can't control the comments. The best thing I did for me was not even look at the comments. I just didn't even care. I just was like, you know what? This is my journey. These are the choices I made. And just stand on your choices, stand on your decisions.
And that's the thing. Like I found myself like scrolling through the comments.
Don't do that.
On Love is
Don't
Blind.
do that.
And I'm
Don't
like,
do
oh
that.
my goodness,
Don't
please
do
let me
that.
stop doing this.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like I'm like, I was off work too for a month. So when everything was dropping, I had nothing but time and opportunity. So that time and opportunity was in them comments. And they told me not to do that.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to.
Try hard.
I will.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, the thing is, we're gonna get so busy.
Yeah.
So like, that's gonna help a lot. Like, I'm not even gonna have time to be talking about. Oh, let me look in the comments. Girl, I'm still trying to find my reunion shoes, so I don't have time for that. And then after that, we got other stuff going on. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
I just gotta keep looking for outfits. So how about I just get lost in that?
I'm gonna give you my number.
Okay.
And we can get through this together because I know that feeling of not feeling like you have anybody to turn to, especially like castmates or people that you can actually relate to on a deeper level. So you can reach out to me.
Oh, thank you.
We can chat. I got your back.
Thank you, my girl.
And I'm gonna have you back on here. Like I'm like itching for more.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot that's gonna unfold.
So before you leave, we're gonna have you booked.
Okay.
For
that works for me, my girl.
For a second for part 2, KB part 2.
That works for me.
But for now.
But thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
I feel so honored.
I know you had a busy day here in LA.
Yeah, I've just been talking and talking.
Yeah. But I'm really, really, really happy that you decided to stop by What's the Reality and hang out with us.
This is my favorite
and give the people what they want. You be watching?
I'll be watching, girl.
Well, thank you again
for
stopping by. And thank you guys for tuning into another episode of What's the Reality. Be sure to follow us on all social platforms at What's the Reality Pod. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye, y'all.
What's the reality? What's the reality?